Lisa sharing life stories with you. I'm driving to that lady's house. Her name's Rebecca. Nobody would ever know who she was in a million years. So that's why I say her first name. She doesn't really work for my ex-company that I used to work for. They just knew her as a neighbor, and they asked her to work a couple events. So, you know, she didn't even work there. So it's basically safe to say her first name, because I don't want to, you know, put anybody out and whatever, you know. It is what it is. I'm up front. I don't even care. I got other stuff to tell you guys. I'm 100% open on here, and what I've heard from about 6 of my very, very strong community of people, you know, I got 1,060 some YouTubers, right? But there's about 10 of you that write me all the time and are just fabulous, and you guys all told me you like because I'm open, and I appreciate that. I was like, why come on here and not tell the good and the bad? What's the point? If I could come on here and be like a fake movie star and like, ooh, I'm just wonderful, I'm great all the time. That isn't real life. That isn't the way it is. Oh, look at that golf cart. I wonder if it's for sale. That's sharp. My dad would just love that. And that's a roomy looking one. If he was here, that says my dad Larry on it all day long. I'd like to have a sticker on the front, Larry. If I had a lot of money, I would have got him stuff like that. Oh, he would have loved it. You just don't even know. He would have felt free and just drive around and putz around. He could have did more things in the yard. When you can't walk, something like that's a treasure, you know? Because my dad couldn't walk, and I'm worried that I'm going to be like that, because I can barely walk now at 56. He walked better at 56 than I do, and I don't like that. That makes me worry. But I'm going to do what I can do. That's all I can do, you know? But, yeah. Oh, my God. Can this frickin'... Come on. What's wrong with people? She's dragging ass. Everybody else is going... Ugh. The light's changing. There at the thing. This right here, I about died, you guys. This big vacant piece of land. I asked this lady that I'm bringing this stuff to, you know, all the extra conditioner and all that stuff and boost, I'm giving it to her, because she says this neighborhood's really poor. And it is, because my neighborhood's poor, and we only live a block away. But anyways, this used to be where my mother went to school. It was Harding Elementary in Warren, and my heart just fell to the floor when she told me that. I'm like, that's where Harding was? Because my mom lived one street over on Ford, F-O-R-D, and that's Harding Elementary. And I'm like, oh my God. That made me so happy. Like when I said my heart felt, I'm like, oh. This lady has her house all nicey nice, but she keeps it nice. But anyways, she thought I was mad at her because I didn't come. I go, listen, lady. I go, garbage dumpster diving is the luck of the draw. There'll be some days I'll bring you stuff, weeks at a time I'll be bringing you stuff, and then there's days there's not going to be nothing. And sometimes weeks nothing. She has no idea what's going on. She really don't. I'm not trying to be... She just don't know, I guess. Just don't know. I'm sorry about the back camera for a minute. I had to move my seat to get this stuff. The dumpster diving is a pain in the ass, because you got to haul shit all around. And, you know, she's got a car. Next time I'm going to tell you to come and get the stuff at my house. I'm going to leave it on the porch. Because I come to your house, you can come and get it, you know, to give me a break. You know what I'm saying?
I said that,
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me see let me make sure there's nothing else. There's all kinds of makeup there too if you want some. Nice, nothing's ever been used. Who knows, you know, if you want. This is a crazy... Oh, maybe I gave you... No. I don't know why I was putting that in there. All right, here. Wait, did I give you a wrong bag? Oh my God, I must have gave you a wrong bag. Wait, stop, put it, I need a, here, take this stuff, Rebecca. I'm trying to film this shit here. Take that, that's a pregnancy test. Wait a minute, Rebecca. This is supposed to go for somebody else. There, these pregnancy tests, maybe, I'm sorry, maybe you'll find somebody who could use them, because I know they're expensive, and the only reason they threw them out is because they're crushed, but who cares? They still work, you know what I'm saying? There's a ton of conditioner in there that's expensive. Maybe you can use it. Oh my God, she don't even answer, she just like, oh my God. All right, Rebecca, take care, honey. Like I said, remember, dumpster diving is the luck of the draw. I could find, listen, I could find shit every day for months, then all of a sudden not find anything for months. That's just how it goes. Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm glad I can give you stuff. I hope I can come every day and give you stuff, because I know you give it to everybody. Have a great day. She wants to, this is my problem with her. She wants to interrupt all the time because she don't listen. And then she'll call me back and say, what did you say? Huh? What? So that's why I am like I am with her. And it's no disrespecting. I guess the lady had 2 brain surgeries. I feel for her. Why do you guys think I take shit to her? But at the same time, she gets on my nerves. I'm not a saint. I want to kill her. I'm being real. You know, I'm gonna tell you the way it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not playing. Ooh. No. It is what it is. Oh, I'm holding this down. I want to kind of show you guys. I just love this house. I mean, I love this house. Love it. The color, love it. It stands out. It's nice. I love it. It's just beautiful. If that house was like in New Jersey or something, that house would be, this is my Ma Street, Ford. Let's see if I can find their, I think it was down further, 8820 Ford. Oh God, we passed it. Because it's 8820 Ford, where my Ma lived. My Ma lived right by me. I'm gonna go back. I believe it's 8820. I'm almost sure. Let's see. And see, all these houses had sun porches on them. My Ma used to be in the sun porch. I remember she telling me this. She used to go in the sun porch, pick all my grandpa's flowers, and he'd get mad at her and put them in boxes and pretend guys delivered them to her. Yeah, little girls are, you know? That was sweet. For some reason, I'm thinking it's on the left-hand side. 8820. I think it's 8820. We'll see. Let's just go down here a little further. But this is the side my Ma grew up on. This little house looks so nice next to this big house. That's really sharp. They got it just beautiful. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful house. I don't know. Why am I not? Maybe I got the address wrong. Let me see. Maybe I got the address wrong. So my Ma went 1 block away. No. This is my grandpa's house. Man, I'm good. It wasn't the right address. This is my grandfather's house. 7220. 8220 was when my grandpa lived on the lake. My grandfather dug the basement out in this house. They cleaned this house all up. I'm so freaking happy. This is my grandfather's house. I bet you those hostas maybe were my grandfather's. For some reason, I remember coming out of this front door once when I was little. But yeah, this is my people's land. I want to say per se. There was pine trees here. And all kinds of stuff. My grandfather's name was Maxwell Edgar Hildreth. Came from Canada. They cleaned this all up. New railing. I'm telling you, 5 years ago it looked like a dump. I am so happy. I'm gonna call my aunt to tell her that whoever bought this cleaned it all up and redid it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You don't even know, you guys. My grandpa built his own garage too. I know, yeah, because he had more land. See this side? This was all my grandfather's land to where that fence goes. He had an extra lot or whatever. I believe it was a big pine tree where that flag was. Oh my God, I'm so glad that I went there to see that. That made me feel better. You know what I'm saying? Some people are really trying, like I said, look how nice they got it. Just immaculate. That's nice. So that made me feel good to see that. Hello. And so yeah, so look at, they're cleaning this up over here. Good. Well, I wanted to bring you guys along. You don't even know how that made me feel, how good. Because it was really bad when I went by it about 5-6 years ago when I first moved in here. It was horrible. Somebody completely redone everything, and they're clean and neat. Oh my God. I'm without words. And this used to be the big boy my mom and dad kind of met at when they were real young. This was a big boy Elias Brothers here, this vacant lot across the street. Yeah, got a lot of history here. A lot of history here. This is, yeah. Just imagine how many times my mother walked out on this corner when she was little. And this barber shop, I don't know if it was always a barber. There was a store here. She worked at a drugstore or whatever. I gotta ask my aunt. And then my aunt lived right across the street over here where there's Shoppers Market and a real beautiful apartment. Whoever owned that at one time kept that immaculate. I mean, like real pretty, just really right next to Shoppers. I can't really show you where I'm at, but she didn't move far from my grandma and grandpa at all. That's a stone throw. And then she had my cousin when he was a baby living there. He probably don't remember that. And wow, I'm just so, and I live on the other side of Hupp. I lived 1 block away where my mother, that's just so weird. Yeah, my aunt lived when she first got married with my cousin that's older than me. This antique shop, Silver Quill Antiques, is great. They're not always open. She lived up here, but you can't see. It has a real pretty window with a light. This Silver Quill Antiques and Gifts, we went there when my mom was alive. And Sussex Drugs, she went there for years. It was open for 50 years. But anyways, Silver Quill Antiques and Gifts, a great place to go. They have great antiques and things like that. And the lady who owns it's name's Linda. And they're only open certain days. I think like Sundays or something. But yeah. And then they rebuilt here in Lower Warren. They got a police station and a library, which is awesome. You know, that's really nice. They needed that. That looks nice. And I wanted to take you and show you Rebecca's stuff that I gave her, but I didn't think that I was going to see my grandpa's house looking so good. Like I said, he built that house and dug out the basement. He built a garage. He worked like an animal, my grandfather. Maxwell Edgar Hildreth. And my great-grandfather's name was Iham Hildreth. I believe they were German. English and German and Polish. And somebody killed themselves from depression. So my mom gets it from my grandma, but I guess it ran on my grandpa's side too. Everybody has problems in life, you know? But anyways, I'm gonna call my aunt later and tell her about my mom's school. And it was my aunt's school too, Harding Elementary in Warren, Michigan. My friend lives down here, so she only lives like a mile away from me. We live right by each other. I would like it to stay like that because I help her. It's just nice that we're by each other, you know? Just nice, and she gives me stuff sometimes for my cats, whatever. It helps. It all helps. And there's the Salvation Army. My mother-in-law used to like to go do their overly priced. This center line church, this is where my husband's grandparents are buried behind here. See, there's a lot of history for us here, really. His whole family's lived here forever too. His grandma, grandpa, all of them. So yeah, a little trip down memory lane. Lisa sharing life stories with you. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. I'm going to come back and show you I'm making spare ribs. I'm going to come back and talk to you guys after. Have a beautiful day. I love you all.